going on, everybody? Standing by the big monitor wall here, so that must mean some Ravens mailbag. Tweet us your questions using the hashtag Ravens mailbag, and we'll get them up here on the big screen, and the guys will give them your answer, or their answer. How big would it be for Lamar to not only make it to his ultimate goal, but to win it in his home state, obviously that being Florida? Would this team, in that case, go down as one of the best teams in NFL history? Jeff, a lot to unpack there.
Yeah, well, this season started in Miami for the Ravens, and it's been the season of Lamar.
Poetic.
So it would be only fitting if it ended, in Miami with them, hoisting a Lombardi with Lamar in front of all his family and friends. So, yeah, that would be an incredibly interesting storyline. As for the best team in the NFL, sure. I think most people think about the NFL and teams more in terms of dynasties and what you're able to do, and the jury would still be out on that. But if they win the Super Bowl, that's going to mean them winning 15 straight games in a row, and they've had the best point differential since the 2007 Patriots. I think that would qualify. That would at least get them in the conversation.
It's pretty good company to be in. All right, next up, this one's for Garrett. Who is the Ravens' top cornerback in your opinion?
There's a lot of good ones. I'm going to go with Marlon Humphrey. I know Marcus Peters is the guy that gets the pick sixes, and so that draws a lot of the accolades. But I still think it's Marlon. Play to play, he can just run with anybody in the NFL. He can go up and match up against a guy like DeAndre Hopkins, go up against him for 80 snaps a game, and keep somebody like that in check. There's a lot of good corners on this team, but for me, Marlon is still the top of the list.
Yeah, it's a bevy of options. All right, last up, this one's for Pete Gilbert. What are the playoff teams that are the hardest matchup for the Ravens? Obviously, we're talking mostly AFC or as a whole here.
We'll go out about it. I think you look at who they've played already. And so, all right, Buffalo, that was a tough game for sure. But I can't see the Bills coming here and scoring enough points to get the job done. Kansas City, on the other hand, we know can score against this Ravens team. Now, they haven't played the revamped defense that has come together since really Seattle when Marcus Peters arrived, and it's a much better group than they played in week 3.
KC defense is better.
Is better, too. So I think Kansas City is also very, very hot. And in fact, they said after the game on Sunday they were the hottest team in the NFL, which I was kind of like, there's 12 in a row. Anyway, they're very good.
How do you define hot?
They're very good, and that would be tough. If you're looking at the NFC, because San Francisco played them very tough here, because they will have a bye, which makes them much more likely to get to the Super Bowl, that would be the toughest NFC match.
I think in the AFC it's the Chiefs. I mean, that's a team that completely scares me. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes, last year's MVP. I mean, they can put up a ton of points, and they've beaten the Ravens already once this season.
Yeah, I think it's the Chiefs, too. And we all know what Mahomes can do, generational-type talent. But what makes them scarier this postseason is their defense has really improved.
All right, keep those questions coming using the hashtag Ravens Mailbag.